Alright everybody, welcome back to Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Damn it. No, I don't want to go that way. I don't want to get stopped by the fucking cops. I'm gonna be a natural. I've figured that out now. I figured out how to not get stopped by the cops, and it's pretty nice. Excuse me. Anyway, I had an epic night last night. I went to my first breakcore party in Pittsburgh. For those of you who don't know what breakcore is, it's well, it's kind of difficult to describe. I mean, if you know what breakbeats is, you're kind of on the right track. But it's like breakbeats that are really sped up, cut up, and mashed up with other things. And it's generally very like fast and noisy and kind of you know, it kind of throws everything with the kitchen sink at you. I've listened to it for, you know, most of my young adult life, but I never got to go to a show where they were playing it. So it was a unique experience. And the thing is, the cool thing about breakcore is that the scene that, you know, partakes of breakcore, those people, like, nothing's too hardcore for them. Like, if you get booked to play at a breakcore show, they're not going to be like, oh man, no, that's a little too much. Like, absolutely not. Let's hack this and see what's inside. So I went there and I heard like
anomaly detected.
I heard like noise. I heard IDM, just like kind of Apex Twin type stuff. I heard God, what else? And there was this band playing. Or it wasn't a band, but it was two guys like that were doing a mashup of their two, you know, each of their projects, and it was like.
So you found the bomb maker?
What?
Linked everything to Ark?
Not exactly.
That was weird. I'll put a pin in that.
Jesus, Jensen.
We did find the bomb maker. Allison Stanek, a local resident. We have her in custody now. But she told me she'd made dozens more bombs before we arrested her, and she delivered them to Viktor Marchenko.
So it was Ark?
A splinter faction inside Ark. I'm telling you, Miller, something more is going on here. Stanek told me Marchenko has a base of operations in the Swiss Alps, a research facility called Garum. That sound like something Ark has the resources for to you?
I'll contact McCready. Get him and a few analysts to work up a plan.
We need to move on this now. Chicane and I can fly there and back, get a lay of the land, while Mac and his team do the research.
Really? Got it all figured out in that clockwork head of yours? Oh, what the hell? I'm in.
You got enough fuel to get to Switzerland?
To get us there, sure.
Fine, do it. But this is recon only. Do not engage. Contact me the minute you have something.
Yes, sir.
You've proven yourself so far on this one, Jensen. Don't screw it up.
Copy that. Miller's not used to giving compliments, is he?
He's getting static from the brass. They're starting to riot in Gollum over that shit with Rucker. I'm sure he doesn't blame you. Much. Anymore.
And what do you think?
I think tracking that bomb maker was some fine work. If the intel you got from her stands true, Gollum City will be the least of our problems. So what do you say we go find out how deep in it we are, right? You all set?
Hey, when we get to the Alps, we could get into some action. Are you ready for that?
Why? Because I've been flying hack for the last few years. That's the thing about us naturals, Jensen. We never rust. Look, I've been doing this a long time. Been in my share of shit too. Always managed to pull myself out of it.
Fair enough. Just don't leave without me.
Hey, listen up. I know we're not exactly pals, and I know I can be an asshole. But I'm not a fucking asshole. In fact, I'm offended you'd even say something like that.
It's not what I meant.
I'm just messing with you, Jensen. You ready?
I know you asked me to memorize that speech you gave when we first flew into Gollum together, but
The one about us not being friends ever. But now you want to ask me about my leg, don't you?
I'm only curious. We've all got a story.
No, that's not it. What you really want to know is, do I hate him? The man that tore out my knee. His name was Lachlan Beats. He was a laborer. Worked in the mines up near Bendigo before everything went to hell. Beats was a family man who did what he thought he had to do in order to provide for his family. See, back then, nobody could compete with you Ogs when it came to manual labor jobs. So, he made a choice, if you can call it that.
And his choice changed your life. You don't resent Beats for what happened?
What I resent are the men who coaxed men like him to get augmentations, men who enforced a system where the rich could buy artificial expertise without thinking about what it would cost all of us in the end. No, I don't resent him. At least not anymore. I was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Story of my life. So look, on that sunshiny note, what do you say we put some miles behind us?
Yeah, fire it up.
Gum just popped up on radar. I'll keep us beyond visual range and engage DRFM jamming. Scan the facility from the air with
Negative. I'm gonna find out what's being planned. I gotta get inside.
crazy. We have no way of knowing what's in there.
I'm tired of flying this limousine around. Did you say you wanted to get back in the action?
Fine.
Not setting us down.
Okay, I know we were in the middle of a conversation a second ago, but I think I just found my first real complaint with this game. Let me check something real quick first to make sure that I'm not being a shithead. Huh. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, the dialogue in that sequence that we just watched was like, the sound designer should be fired. Like, I could barely hear what they were saying. It's a good thing there were subtitles. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was, but it sucked. Like, it was so, like their voices were so quiet. And that bothers the shit out of me. That's really bad. That's like the first unprofessional, like, shit thing that I've encountered in this game so far. I hope there aren't many more like that, because it was just like the music and everything like completely drowned out the dialogue. This is really cool, by the way. I like this visually and aesthetically. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that was shit. Anyway, so so we're at the I was at this party, and yeah, the last people to go on before the headliner was End User, who's a like pretty big breakcore like drum and bass artists.
Access
There's a lot of
granted.
crossover between breakcore and drum and bass, but it's not the same at all. And like breakcore is best.
You really must avoid taking those wrong turns. A little taste, so at the end you understand what you're interfering with. Give my regards to Talos.
I thought there'd be more blood. You said Rocker was covered in it.
Racker had more meat in him than this one. Maybe that's the difference.
But you're sure he'll die?
The Orchid has no mercy. His end will come. It will be slow, and it will be painful. Just time enough for a man to think on his sins.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
dude.
found us. It means the facility is compromised. We should move out.
No. We were warned that this one was coming. We have time before they start searching for him.
If you are certain. What about your friends from Ark?
Those fools have outlived their usefulness. Let them drink a little more. Then dose them with more. Don't do bodies with this one. Enough of this dead weight. You carry him now. This is as far as I go.
You're flying back to Prague.
I need to meet with those Diwali peers. Get them to accelerate the timeline so our shipment clears customs immediately.
They will want more money.
Smugglers always want more money. The Diwali won't get it.
So the men and I should stay here and proceed as planned?
Brown confirmed everything with Picos last night. Date and time.
End of the line for you, friends.
Chicane. Chicane, come in. Damn. How long have I been out? Alex, it's me. I need help.
Finally! Been trying to raise you ever since you blew off the bank. Where the hell are you?
The Swiss Alps. Research facility called GARM. Walked into an ambush. I can't raise TF-29's pilot.
The Swiss Alps? Fuck, man, it's gonna take time to scrounge up a VTOL. What happened?
They were waiting for me when I got here. Marchenko and the gold mask mercs from Dubai.
Jesus, you gotta get out of there. Look, stay low, find an exit and... Well, I'll get back to you when I've got a plan.
And I'll keep trying to raise my pilot. These guys think I'm dead, Alex. Maybe I can take advantage of that. Have a peek around.
Well, fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That's intense. I keep shifting my allegiances, and it feels like I've been kissing TF-29's ass for a good bit. And, I see how far that's gotten me. So, I'm gonna get Vega to help me out here. I'm done messing around with those TF-29 folks. They keep getting me into trouble, it seems like. But anyway, back on topic. So I was at the show, and two guys went on before the headliner. they did like this punk industrial hardcore kind of thing, and it was just like, it was so fucking punk, dude. It was so like just like there's just two guys up there with like all this analog gear, they were just like screaming and shit, and like they were talking about like, you know, just pretty relevant social and political topics, but you know, it was all well punked and everything, and the music is like just, I mean, it's got like the same feeling as punk, but it's not punk. They don't have guitars or like a drummer or whatever. It was just like a lot of harsh noise and like distortion, but like a lot of like heavy electronic like punk beats. I don't really know how to describe it to anyone who could be watching this that may or may not have a clue what I'm talking about. It's really hard to describe. They were called DivTech and Decide Today. It's really good stuff. And the headliner was actually End User. A couple other artists like that. But I was just so excited to be there because I've listened to music like that for years, but I've never gotten to actually partake of any of it live. Oh, this reminds me, I was busting open a bunch of lockers beneath the helipad that I didn't get to open because it cut to that scene, and whatever. Ooh. Okay. I wonder how and why that poison didn't kill me. Yeah, it was amazing, and I met a few people, and I met actually a couple of people there that work at the same place that I'm trying to get a job at. So it's just like, wow, small world. And also that, you know a few people that I know from like in this part of the US, like not in Pennsylvania, but like in the Northeast, and whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Anyway, it was awesome. It was really good. Anyway, by 2005, the rapidly expanding Santo group was experiencing an unexpected and disorganized tumble of success. Daniel Brown was fighting his own losing battles, clearly successful. In the construction industry, he was becoming more famously reported for his expanding interest in clean future technologies and a passion for the burgeoning area of 3D printing. Camera-friendly persona, smooth articulation of the future. Investors weren't so willing to ignore the cost of such progressive thinking. This cautious approach to Brown's billion-dollar daydreams already had the industrial visionary casting his gaze overseas by the time Santo extended their interest. Yeah, I don't have room for that, and I'm not going to try and make room. Aw, come on, for fuck's sake.
Jensen? Tell me that you're making all that noise in there.
Where the hell have you been, Chicane?
Well, don't you sound like your usual self. Goddamn roaches spotted me looking for you. Had a hell of a time shaking them off. Listen, there's a helipad, north end of the facility.
I'm on my way.
I know I'm cheating like this, but you know, whatever. I don't know how that camera even saw me. come I can't?
Hey, you in the control room. What the hell are you doing?
Moving the crane.
Yeah, I can see that. Why?
Because the last person to use this didn't follow proper safety precautions. You almost had a ton of ice fall on someone's head.
Shit! Is it safe now?
Yeah, should be fine. I just finished testing everything when you started shouting at me.
Okay, well, thanks.
Don't mention it.
All right.
Perimeter detail reports west side all clear.
Okay. Let's see if I can hack this bad boy. Maybe I can,
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
my plan.
Access granted.
Yeah. This is all in French. I cannot read it. This is all in French. I cannot read it. At least I think this is French. It may be, I know there's countries around France that have, like, I'm not, like, I know Belgium's a very, kind of, I think that their language is very similar to French, and I think Swiss might be as well, so I'm not sure. Finally, I'm around that fucking camera. Let's see, what else can I do here?
Perimeter detail reports south side all clear.
Alright, goody goody. Combat rifle ammo, cool.
Perimeter detail reports north side all clear.
Wow. This place is definitely interesting. It reminds me a little bit of, the Pengu in TYM.
Cargo 2 is loaded and awaiting secure. Slovensky, report to Cargo 4 for inspection.
very close to getting seen there. Ooh, what I wouldn't do for some praxis right now.
Kept a few surprises with me.
All cargo not loaded by 0400 will be terminated in the burn.
Patrol, over. You see that? Yes.
Uh-oh. I'm honestly not sure what to do here.
First an intruder and now this.
Attention all
Evacuate.
personnel. The clubhouse is closed. We are clearing the site. Transports are en route.
I don't know who among these guys I can knock out without other people seeing it.
Attention. T-minus 60 minutes to full evac.
He's looking away, and he seems like he's been looking away for a hot minute.
Attention all personnel. Site burn will commence in 1 hour.
I'm not close enough to lock onto that guy.
Roland Gala, report to the shooting.
Alright, let's try this
Range
again.
immediately.
Okay. What the fuck? Oh man. What is that doing? Come on, come here. Before you cause a problem. Shit.
Perimeter detail reports west side all clear.
I'm being very ballsy right now. I don't need to be doing most of this shit.
Perimeter detail reports east side all clear.
What the fuck? Whatever.
I've been very impressed. Everyone on this team is a pure professional. Heard something. Confirming.
Bam! Fuck you! Bam! Okay.
Just a clarification of our mandate. It doesn't sound like the usual.
I feel like a boss. I'm taking out all these motherfuckers.
Access granted.
I thought I heard someone say something, so I'm step outside for a quick second and make sure nobody's alarmed. Okay, no. Alright, where was I? Here. Of course, I will check and see how many men I can spare to you. Good luck. Running through scenarios, troop formation with Victor for the upcoming mission. Wow. Comfortable with troop numbers for Storm Surge. Uh-huh. Not really sure what to make of that. But, you know, all the same.
Cargo 2 is loaded and awaiting secure. Slovensky, report to Cargo 4 for inspection.
Oh. What the fuck almost saw me? Oh, it was a fucking camera. Of course. Let's see where all these vents go. I do kind of want to run around and explore this entire area and just knock out whoever I need to knock out to do that.
Attention all personnel. Clubhouse is closed. We are clearing the site. Transports are en route.
Alright, well, I'm gonna save and cut the episode, and when I come back, we'll finish our exploration of this crazy place. See you next time.